The founder of NexCad.ai reached out to me via Twitter and told me he wanted to make a launch video for NexCad. We got on a call and we had a conversation, and sooner or later in that conversation, I discovered that two things was the most important to him for this video. Number one was he wanted his face in that video, and number two was he wanted to show how his software worked in that video. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how we went from a simple idea to a full-fledged launch video for NexCad. After we finished having our call, Uzi had a number of references, and luckily, he had a script ready. But there was a problem. I did not understand how NexCad works. So I had to take a step back and spend some time with NexCad. It is important to note that you cannot create a video for a software that you do not understand. On the flip side, Uzi made this process very, very easy. We got on a few calls again. He explained the software and he shared a few screen recordings that kind of made me have a better understanding of what this software does. After spending some time with NexCad as a software, I was ready to get into the next most important aspect of this video, storyboarding. I like to see a storyboard as the visual foundation of any video. I designed a total of 15 slides for the storyboard, and here are my thought process for each of the slides. The first scene in this video for me was the toughest. The line goes, even a small drawing error can cost thousands. This is like the hook of the whole video. This is the beginning. I'm trying to keep viewers as long as possible. I had an inspiration for this scene, which was from one of the drawings Uzi had sent to me. I used that drawing as inspiration to code the letters where we have even a small drawing error, thereby putting them in these boxes. Besides that, there was another problem. I had everything coded in boxes, but at the same time, Uzi wanted them to come on in a way that I would hold the line despite the way he was speaking in his voiceover, and people could still see the text.
Even a small drawing error can cost thousands. Even a small drawing error can cost thousands.
We figured it out and we had the smoothest animation for that intro. The next part goes, engineers spend hours checking drawings and days chasing feedback. Now, this section is just pretty much simple. We are cutting into Uzi's face and we have the text on the left and then we slide to the right, just to create some sense of motion and, like I said, break the pattern. Then the next part is very, very interesting, where he says, weeks fixing what should have been cut in hours. We close out of his face, right, into a chat box. So this transition is from his face, and then we have some instructions. And these are things that you might not understand, but obviously engineers in the field will be able to understand, know what we are talking about here. We had NexCad AI logo animation. I had to keep it simple, I had to keep it sweet. For this transition, I had to use a flash transition because I didn't have any leading object. I was using a flash transition and the speed, matching the speed between each scenes, and it was just a simple text reveal animation for the NexCad AI checker. And from this point, we had your instant drawing assistant, where what I do simply for this section, it's quite tricky. I brought the drawing in, transitioned into a loader screen, like checking the drawing. And then the drawing comes back, not just by itself, but it comes back with the UI of NexCad, where we have a lot of details on there, errors and possible corrections that could be made to the drawing. Remember, once again, Uzi said he wanted to show his software. So we are in that section and we're in the zone, right? We show a part of the drawing, very important staging here. We are showing a part of the drawing, we are showing a part of the error, perfect use of the screen here. We click on one of the errors, the summary of the error shows up, and then there's an auto fix button, like I said, showing the software how it works in real time. Click on the auto fix error and boom, we can see the error. This is the killer transition of the video, if I do say so myself. We switch over to tolerance updated, notes clarified, just show that this thing has been solved. For the rest of the scene, this part of the script is sort of reassurance, building up to a call to action. It's very, very interesting because we had to go through one or two corrections in the course of making this video, and this is how I made this video that you are about to see on your screen.
Even a small drawing error can cost thousands. Engineers spend hours checking drawing, days chasing feedback, and weeks fixing what should have been caught in minutes. Meet NexCad AI Checker, your instant drawing review assistant. Scan your drawings for missing tolerances, GD&T errors, and standard violations in seconds. Get instant suggestions, auto-fix common errors. Collaborate seamlessly, capture every decision. Each review trains your AI, and builds the knowledge base that powers your competitive edge. Faster reviews, fewer errors, happier customers. This is engineering accelerated. NexCad AI Checker. Sign up today and stop costly errors before they hit the shop floor.
Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Ask questions in the comment section if you have any questions. And if you want me to make a full breakdown, what I mean, a full detailed breakdown, might take an hour or two of how this video was made, let me know in the comment section. Besides that, let me know any questions that you may have, any workflow questions that you may have, how I did a particular thing. I'll be in the comment section answering all your questions. I'll see you guys in my next video, and it's going to be a very interesting video. Watch out for that.